Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Little Al from Solvay, and this is my second week learning how to race at the off-road track at Underground RC here in Syracuse, New York. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we just got hit with a pretty big reality check. I thought I was going to get to build our stadium truck, practice driving the buggy, talk some beginner driving techniques, maybe some line choices, things like that. Now, we are still doing that, but the thing is as soon as I got home and got a look at this car, I realized that there is no way that we could build our stadium truck when this thing has this much work that needs to be done to it before I could even put it on the track. Just before I pulled the car last week, I heard the ever-dreaded sound of the bearings squeaking from the front and the rear end. One of the shocks I filled is leaking, the screws, drive shafts, and drive cups are starting to rust because I left this thing in a box on the shelf for 10 months while I recovered from a shoulder replacement surgery, so all those are probably going to have to get replaced too. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Al, are you trying to tell me that every time you run this car, you are going to have to take it apart and clean it piece by piece and look for any possible thing that you can find to fix? Yup. Oh, you thought what those guys do is easy? Well, hey, I said learning to race was going to be awesome. I never said it was going to be easy. And besides, nothing worth doing ever is, and I'm not giving up. So if we want to get to the track this week to get some runtime in, then we better get to work. Hey guys, what up? Well, we finally made it down to Underground RC, and I popped open the car as I got here and was setting up and saw something that is absolutely devastating me. Alright, I don't know if you can see that, if it's focused enough, but that is the wire that's coming off of the speed controller going into the receiver. If it touches something negative, that's a fire hazard, yo, and with these lipos in these cars, could definitely go up. I have not soldered yet, so that's a new thing, and I was gonna go over that when we got a new motor, see if we can get somebody to teach us how to solder. Well, this is a tiny wire. This is way beyond my skills. We're gonna have to ask around because I don't know how we're gonna be able to fix that, but we gotta figure out something. All right, you guys, we got seriously lucky. Those 3 wires were supposed to be ran under there instead of over the top of this, which is why they got caught in here, because I'm an idiot and I didn't know what I was doing when I was building this. I didn't realize that there was a channel underneath that was built exactly for that. I was lucky that Dan up front was able to fix it. All right, guys, so while we're charging up our next battery, let's go see what the other fellas are up to. Tom and Eric about to get down. Is that the 4-wheel? All right, this is Eric's truck, you guys.
Hi guys, Schumacher 4-wheel drive L1R. Belt driven.
Hold up one second. This is a belt?
Yes.
Wait, whoa. All right, so the purpose of that is what?
So in an associated, you have drive axles that run front and aft of the car.
Right.
Forward and aft. So when you're in a jump or in the air, the car will twist on you because of those centrifugal forces and all the torque. So with the belts, that doesn't do that to the car. You get a more forward and aft motion instead of twisting.
Oh, and I do not have a camera guy, so we may end up having to wear this helmet cam while we're driving our RC today. All right, you guys ready for this? Let's see if everybody laughs at us. What up, Tom? Tom didn't laugh at us. Okay, something feels like she's broken now. She's pulling to the right a little bit. See that? Watch, this is holding straight. She's pulling to the right. We gotta fix her up. The gears are stripped in the servo. So I am gonna have to pick up a new one of those or get some new gears for it. I'm probably gonna do both, to be honest with you. You know what, guys? I had to pick up a new servo. I am still not gonna let this defeat me. We are getting out there today. All right, you guys, I wanna get out on the track, so we're gonna throw this in there Kevin Talbot style.
What's happening, brother?
I don't know. Check this out. See if she's pulling to the right on you for no reason randomly. And
You let off, look how it just turns into the right. Yeah, no, there's something wrong with it.
so as it turns out, the servo that I had is not even shot. Still good. Mike Lamphere is over here helping us out. Actually, I stripped out the servo horn, and that's the gear that was stripped. So Mike hooked us up with another one, and we might be able to actually get out there. Thank you so much, Mike. Oh, now she's running good. Okay guys, so let me explain what we're trying to do here. We're starting out slow and just trying to be fairly accurate and keep the car on its wheels. These cars are designed to be precise and lightweight and extremely fast. They were made for the absolute most experienced racers to get the absolute fastest lap time possible. They were not designed to withstand idiots like me crashing them. And after all I've put into this car, I've grown quite attached to it. If one of the racers were on the track right now, it would be easier to see how slow we're going. Speaking of the other racers, guys, if you're as new as we are, and then one of the racers comes out here and puts one of his cars on the track, don't automatically just try and race with them. Number one, you're not going to win, but more importantly, these guys race on Saturday. They didn't show up on a practice day to try to race against new guys that are just learning to get around the track. They're preparing for their race. They're usually testing new tuning adjustments to improve their lap times, and we just get in their way. So if someone puts the car down and catches up to us, we're just going to pull over and let them go by. But that's not the case 100% of the time. Sometimes they don't mind. I find it's best to just straight up ask them when they're catching me. I'll just be like, hey, you need me to move, or do you want to practice passing? All in all, we did end up getting a couple packs in today, even though we ran into some trouble. We are going to break out the Mini Z's next week and do some racing. Don't forget to catch us on Friday for some Friday Night Forza. I will see you guys next time. Peace.